You always worry yourself over clash, and when it comes to clash, you cannot face clash. Don't take it for a simple arithmetic. This is a hard sum for you, cause you never know about when we were ramming up dance and cock party. Your face long like the Italian donkey. Come, sugar man, can you keep them quiet? Dead funny nice. Roughly. Come! They can't cross the border. Don't get out the border. They can't cross the border. No way. They can't cross the border. You say we have them under order. You say they can't cross the border. You say we have them under order. We have them under order. Order. They can't cross the border. The border. We have them under order. Order. They can't cross the border. The border. Hey. I we say we do go. I we say we do go. I we control the area. I we say we do go. They can't cross the border. So have them under order. We say they can't cross the border because we have them under order. Oh, that I just say so you about ya. Oh yes, we have the king about ya. All right, no song we say they want to conquer. They ask the question, we have the answer. Bling rubber duck, each and every hour. Some boy a come, him a lick and turn over. Some boy a come and him bounce and turn over. Oh God, you can't cross the border. No way, you can't cross the border.
Madman Pansalana. What am I saying?
Can't cross the border. You see we have them under order. We have them under order. Order. They can't cross the border. The border. Some boy don't get out of order. Order. You have to go to your father. The father. Hey. I have to say
Hey, yo. I want the blood clot that go on around here, so. Madman de Pansalana. Oh, shit. We have too much fun around here. It's a problem, y'all. It's a problem. You know I play these songs for a reason. They can't cross the border. North Madman Pansalana. Why do they why do they stay even when it's over? Yeah, no, say it's over. It's over. They still Pansalana. Salana. Crolin, that's your remix. Murph, what's up? What am I missing?
Good morning, Jungle. How are you?
At least they're teaching people how to use bridges. You know, there's positives to all this stuff.
What are we talking about? What are you talking?
We're talking about Cro, baby. It's Coffee and Cro. What's cracking?
Did you see the Crow ID went live this morning at 4:00?
I did not. Catch me up.
All right, I tried to text you. We really need a solid form of communication that you will see, so I can keep you up to date on current events.
Outside of Twitter Spaces, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
we're coming up on a year, so
I texted your phone this morning that it went live, and it was at like 25 cents. I'm not sure what it is right now, but what's dope is, so you know the whole vesting period.
7:15 a.m. I see it right here, Murphy.
So what happened was we put it up to $100 in VVS, just so the listeners know what's going on. Put in $100 VVS. You got half of it up front, half of the tokens. Oh no, okay, I'm sorry. Let me back up. Put in $100 worth of VVS. It went to 200%. So we're only getting what we put in, $50.
You're confusing everybody already, Murphy.
Am I?
Christ, it's too early for this.
Okay,
it's 9 a.m. Yes.
Anyway,
yeah, I'll tell them.
You put in
$100, you get $50 worth back because they double right. Sold.
Let me break it down to the quickest. I sold what they gave me off the rip. It was like $75. So
Word?
yeah, so that plus the return of VVS that I got also was
Wait, I don't want to talk about any of this because
why
this is the fucking VVS one that I missed, dude. I
you
don't want
didn't
to talk
you
about it.
missed it.
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro.
No, text me more. Text me more.
It's up to 30 cents now.
Nice. So yeah, and I'm just gonna let all the I got my ROI back basically off
Fucking
the
guys
rip.
waking me up about shit that I missed.
I'm
It's
sorry, bro.
unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
Murphy, this is awesome information. Keep going.
Yeah, I
Damn,
thought so
smoking crack.
too. My plan, I got my ROI back, and I'm as I get the vestments over the next 5 months, I'm just gonna pair that up and let that ride because it's all free.
I put it right into a Crode VVS LP, and I'm just watching it right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
look at my guys.
Texas, if you let that ride, I'm really interested in knowing how that performs, just to
Yeah,
compare it.
let us
Yeah,
know
just
how
so we
that
can
plays out.
compare what, took both paths. All right, I have to go to work, but good luck, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you at Friday.
You too, Texas.
I ate 7 McDoubles last night. I feel great.
What?
That's good news.
Who said that?
This moon
They
pea
were
pie
they were
that you
bacon
let up.
McDoubles.
Moon pie? How'd you even get up? Get the fuck out of here. Think I want to hear that shit? Cat, what's up?
Oh, there we go. I hit the button wrong. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
I did I call it Croyd. I did a slightly different thing. You want to hear about it?
Croyd, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously I claimed my VVS and I claimed my Croyd, and then I staked my VVS to get XVVS, and then I staked the XVVS to get rewarded in Croyd, and then I took about just under 200 tokens of the Croy, swapped it for Crow, and bought another chimp.
Hey,
Let's go.
that's awesome.
I love his
Hey,
plan.
bring that shit
teach
up here twice, man.
teach me, cat. Shit.
Damn. That's
And
a
it's in
win.
my profile. Top
Oh,
50%.
this little bad man here. I never dug the unibrow, but you wear it well, man. You really do.
And then I'll let the rest of it ride and see how it goes.
Oh shit. So what was the launch price, Murph? Wasn't it like 6 cents?
What do you mean? No, it was 8 cents, I think.
The pre-sale price? And now
Yeah,
it's
the
at what?
pre-sale price was 8 cents. Yeah, and
20.
now it's like somebody said 30 cents. Last I saw it was 25, but I left the house.
Now, I missed it. We all know that. I also prepared like better than anyone. I was so prepared for this one. And I'm really psyched for everybody that actually got in because I also called it on the money. Like this was going to go just like Minted. And I don't think it could follow it more closely. They have the same goddamn price.
They got the same moderators in Discord.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. You guys, we got really lucky with crypto.com. We got to be honest about things. Could have gone either way. We don't know what goes on in the background. But we had a feeling that Chris was a little more serious than the rest of them. And it's not even looking that good for CZ right now. Even if he's clean, he had his fingers in too much stuff.
CZ was denied the license in Singapore because you got to hold customer assets 1-to-1, and that's why Crypto.com is in Singapore.
And why is
Binance
that so
not.
hard? Why is that so hard for all these exchanges? All you got to do is show that you've got the money we gave you. That's it.
He doesn't. He has so much ties to SBF or what is it, FTT, FTX, I don't know, one of them. That man, they're in trouble. He went on Twitter and was like, "Hey, we're creating this fund to bail out, people who got damaged. If any other investors out there want to throw in some money, contact me." Now he's like, "Oh yeah, we got tons of investors who are helping out with this fund." He's fishing for investors. It's over for them.
I really wish this didn't fuck up the whole stigma of altruism and Web3, because it really does. It's going to take a long time for us to repair that. Just that whole construct. Like, people are always going to connect shadiness with philanthropy and crypto. Straight up. ITK, what's up, man?
What's up? I'm not going on a rant, right? Not going on a rant. Very, very quickly, right? Because I got shit to do. Binance's Singapore license was not rejected by the Singaporean authorities. It was the application was withdrawn by Binance. Now, I'm sure there's a reason for that, but it's important to distinguish that it wasn't it wasn't rejected.
I'm glad you brought that up here, because something was making me feel like that would be strange for them to actually get denied, because that would be huge red flags to investors.
Oh, it'd be massive. I mean, the repercussions of a denied license is huge. And the likelihood is that, with applications like that, I mean, I've done central bank applications myself. Generally, they will, they'll give you a call and they'll tell you, look, we're going to reject this and we're going to reject it on this basis. And it's typically something simple or something legal or structural. And they just say, look, withdraw the application, get your structure in order, and then reapply, and you'll get it then. So it just sounds a lot worse than it is. It makes them look really bad. And I'm no fan of CZ, I'm no fucking fanboy or anything like that. But it's just important to distinguish between them two things.
Definitely. And listen, if people don't want to talk about it today, I totally understand. I'm burnt out on FTX news, but the rabbit hole did get deeper. There are things that came to light recently that I didn't know about.
You talking about the sex tape?
No, dude, that's a shiny object. I really hope nobody watches that, and if you do, shame. There's
no one wants to see that
blockchain.
shit.
We're gonna know if you watched it.
That's like watching Screech's sex tape.
Yeah, you guys are in so much trouble. Excuse me.
I don't like CZ. But
yeah, I don't like the guy.
He can't go
no
down.
Pictures of. What's that guy?
If he goes down and Binance goes down, that's not good for anybody.
No, we wouldn't be able to handle that, I don't think. If Binance went down anytime in the next 12 months, I don't think the crypto industry could handle it. That's the number one exchange,
Yeah.
Well, we've got other things to talk about if you want.
Yeah, we have plenty to talk about. But they're the number one exchange by volume, Adam. Don't get worked up. Jesus Christ. They are losing customers. We are gaining customers, and when I say we, I'm talking about crypto.com, who still has me fucking blocked, and I can't even enter the giveaways that everybody's getting excited about. I can't even see them. The crofam group chat's going nuts this morning. I'm like, what is everybody talking about?
If you're blocked, can you really say we?
No, I can't.
I told you, Alpha, if I win, I'll share it with you.
Thanks, buddy.
Have we not learned our lesson though? I mean, when you look at the inputs and the imports and exports from exchanges, like 90% of exchanges are going down. There's only one that's going up, and it's fucking crypto.com. Like, how many times do you have to be told, don't keep your funds on an exchange? And they're going up. I don't understand it. People, you're there to be scammed. You're just there to be scammed.
Let's
and
go on a
if
rant.
crypto.com,
I feel like
No.
I'll
I'm
do
going
it
now.
for you.
Drop it
I'll
down.
do it
I
for you.
drop it
Get
down.
your money off the goddamn exchanges. God damn. Like, we like that crypto.com happens to have numbers going against the grain, right? But you guys are swimming upstream, and it's a shit stream. It's a fucking, that is not even a river. That is a sewer. And why are you swimming upstream? Just get out of there. Get out. Hold your own coins. Don't put your money in the shit show, carnival, circus. I mean, it's all over the news, but I'm still yelling it because nobody seems to understand the difference between DeFi and centralized exchanges. Yo, the infographic that that we put out yesterday, that's getting traction. I'm gonna put it up top.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's really good. Yeah.
Really, really good. And
Yeah,
what a perfect
the
example because
resolution was a little off. I was squinting
no,
looking
I
at it, but
reposted
anyway.
it. I reposted it. And this is how we make progress. I posted a screenshot of it. It was incredibly blurry, and at least 3 of you asked for a higher resolution version. So, my guy emailed it to me, and I posted that, and now it's up top. I
And
think.
it's the type of easy to understand. I mean, the problem with not just blockchain but finance is there's this language created around it so that regular folk don't understand it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
So like,
even just DeFi. They hear DeFi
yeah,
and they're like, "That is fucking way over my head."
when someone puts something into plain English and says, "Look, this is what it does. This is how it works." I mean, it makes things so much easier. I mean, there should literally be a job being a crypto translator in this industry at this stage. Like,
Hey, that's an idea.
Are you talking about Legion's info? Oh,
Yeah.
you are. I just saw it
And
pop up.
I want to give Legion a shout out because this infographic, like, this is probably the 100th infographic that he's put out for us, right? But look how this one hit. Like, he's probably putting 3 or 4 in the comment section every single show. And then all of a sudden, this one, pew, everybody's all over it. So take it, retweet it, copy and paste it, use it to your advantage. Use it to all of ours advantage. Because if you can use this to onboard, that's our roots. That's
And
the
what was the poll?
mycelium. That's what we started this for.
What was the poll you did the other day about consistency? And look at Legion's consistency, and
Yeah.
it led to that one that's basically going viral within the crofam.
Yeah, that poll was for a reason. Because Lizzie and I were having a discussion about what was important. I said consistency. She said whatever number 2 was.
Balance.
Balance. Yeah, dude. And I kept giving her the update. I was like, balance is at 5%. I don't know. But it made it all the way up to 16. So that's good. Consistency won.
I don't know a single successful balanced individual.
I'm sorry, babe. That's just facts. Uh, it takes a little bit of crazy and a whole lot of conviction and consistency.
There's studies that say Einstein was on the border of losing his marbles.
It's a spectrum, bro. There's no line that you cross and then you're crazy.
Yo, I got a dip, man. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah. Take
All
care,
right.
everyone. Have a great day. All right. And if Crow goes below 6 cents, you
I'm
buy.
buying
Buy the shit out of it.
it.
Take care.
Well, yeah. All right. Peace, bro. I started the show clowning Solana a little bit. They deserve it this morning. I mean, I was up in a space just trying to catch the vibes, and unfortunately, it was a bunch of these guys talking about, like, if Sol goes to $2, I'm buying it and holding it. And, like, is that what we sound like? Is that
Yes.
is that the equivalent of Crow at 5 cents?
Yes.
Or Crow at 2 cents? That's me saying if it goes to 2 cents, I'll buy it and hold it.
We do sound like that from time to time.
We do. But at least we're, cognizant.
But they don't have
Yeah.
what we have.
What'd you say, Kat?
They don't have what we have.
No, they don't. And vice versa. But we don't have what they have in terms of like, bro, they're backed by FTX is their crypto.com on Solana.
That's not fucking good.
Yeah, so
That's
it's a
terrible.
much different situation. And they're when the value of the chain and the coin, the native token, like Sol, crashes that hard, like look how it affects their NFT projects. And they're going the other direction, like raising their floors to make up for it because they see the value. But I think it's dangerous, man.
You think Solana would be hurting if FTX didn't do all that shady stuff? I don't know. They're coming out with a blockchain phone. They partner with that Helium project. Everybody has this little hotspot in their house, and
Solana would be fine if
yeah,
FTX didn't crash.
I think
Yeah,
so.
100%.
But yeah, I think they'll be fine. But from us, from the outside, for people that don't know, I mean, Crow, like we're like invested with like the knowledge of the project, so maybe we do sound a little crazy. Crow buys 2 cents. I don't know. This definitely might not be the bottom, but it sure ain't the top. So I would keep buying.
I started buying Crow at 4 cents. So to me, it doesn't seem like a crash. It seems like reverting to where we were 2 years ago.
I got into crypto, and I remember when I was so proud of myself, I saved up 647 crows to stake for the red metal Visa card. Now I got like, almost 10,000. So
You got to stack the Crow.
gotta
And that
start
makes me
What
somewhere.
was
sound like a
Crow at?
Wait, why is Crowley calling Cap? You got to be more specific, my dude. Post the receipts of the Crow buys. Ah, what? Mine or Ken's? Who do you not believe? You talk about me at 3 cents?
I'll go get that
I'll get the
647
receipts.
stake.
You ding dong. Me.
What was Crow at early March? That's when I started buying it. I don't remember.
Like 5 or 6 cents. Right?
Okay,
I think I'm
I see.
remembering correctly.
Mm,
Also, June of last year, so not this past June, but a year ago this past June, we had a big dip. ETH went down to like, what was it? It might have been 1,200, and Crow went down to like 4 or 5 cents. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. I could be off by like a couple $100 for ETH and a couple cents for Crow, but I remember that being like, and you see it in the charts, right? When you look at Bitcoin or ETH, like last summer, there's like a double hump, and that dip in the middle was June, because that was when I bought the majority of my ETH and Crow for going into November, the big run last year. What's up, Nuggets?
So what?
Nuggets is back. Go ahead, Cap.
So what do you think about the World Cup? Do you think there'll be, a little pump when the tournament starts, or will that just all come later?
I have no idea what the price action is going to be,
I
but
don't
I've
think
been
anyone
saying,
knows.
like, I think the timing is perfect. I've been saying that this whole time, like with the crash of FTX, because everybody's shook up, and the news cycle is like 3 days, so everybody's getting sick of the FTX story. Everybody's been pretty overwhelmed with the contagion news and trying to say Binance is going down. Trying to say crypto.com is going down. Now we've seen plenty of contagion, right? Salt, Genesis, and Gemini, like BlockFi. But
I'm sick of that word already, by the way.
Contagion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was for viruses. I forget what I was saying. Nuggets, what's up?
Morning, fellas.
Morning.
Yeah, ETH dropped to like 800, bro.
In June of 21?
No, 22. This year dropped to like 800.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the year before.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. No, this year's been rough. This year's been rough.
Yeah. You know what though? I think the World Cup's gonna be good. It's gonna be a distraction. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The 3 days, because like now, so over this weekend, people are like, "What's going on?" Oh shit, Crypto.com is on every television in the world, because like literally everybody watches the World Cup.
Yeah, because I'm a big football fan, and whenever there's a big event like that, everybody just forgets about everything. They party, they drink, and they just like let loose, man. But we need something for crypto, man. Crypto's bleeding hard.
Big time. You're from Canada?
Yeah, bro.
And you guys call soccer football?
Yeah. Well, I do. I'm a big fan.
You're legit. That's legit, y'all.
Thanks.
Yeah, because I could tell you weren't forcing it or anything. Like when Americans say football for soccer, you can tell they're like forcing it. Kurt, what's up?
I'm just going to drop a piece of information and then dip. If anybody's been waiting to mint a Cro ID with 4 letters and below, you're about to be cleaned out because it's expensive.
Wait, when does it start?
I'm not sure when it starts, but there's been, I think it's soon, but there's been a graphic shared. 4-letter names are $180 a year in Cro.
Yeah.
Or $150 a year in Cro ID, and then 3-letter names, $500 a year. I don't know about you, but fuck that. That's so expensive.
4 letters you could make a flip out of, probably. I mean,
maybe, but I mean,
maybe. I can't say anything.
The market on 5 letters and above right now is just saturated. People have just minted random names that mean nothing to anyone and try to flip them. Like some of the names I've seen are just mental. Like no one's ever going to want that. But yeah. So maybe they'll drop the price. Maybe they won't. I did ask and said, like, why would a shorter name be more expensive? Like I get it's desirable to a degree, but that's a big price gap. And so far, it's just because it's easier to remember. So for me,
well, and we've seen this with ENS domains. I mean, it was continues to be ridiculous the amount of money people are paying for 3 and 4 letter ENS domains.
For sure. I mean, for me, I'm more than happy to just add on a 5th letter. It's I'm not paying more than a Netflix subscription to drop a letter off a domain. I think that's mental, but that's just me. But no, if anybody's wondering how much it costs, there you go. You're talking 150 plus a year. So that was I just came to drop that, and I'm going to dip.
Appreciate you, man. I remember seeing this like a week or 2 ago and setting a reminder or whatever the hell I was doing to try and not miss it. But who knows what it's even going to be. Cro ID, I mean, the Croid, sorry, I mispronounced. Croid is on a tear right now. Launched this morning. Pre-sale was 8 cents. It's at like 30 cents. For a bear market, that's pretty good.
That's insane. No wonder I could get a chimp.
Yeah. How are chimps doing? What's the floor at? Like 800?
Yeah, well, this was the floor, so it was 800, and this is top 50%.
Always at 800. It's crazy.
This one's ranked like just under the 5,000, or maybe just over the 5,000.
No shit. That's my favorite part about the chimp floor. If you keep your eye on it, you will get all types of gold, just solid gold. I think it has to do with the fact that the marketplace doesn't put the ranking on the chimp. Like, you still on the chimp marketplace have to go to Rarity Sniper through the links and type in your chimp number. So what do you think? You think that's why, like, you get so much gold on the floor? Because I got a woody off the chimp floor like yesterday or the day before, and that fucker was like 2,500 rank. And I've bought a 1,700 rank off the floor. Like, I've bought like good stuff off the floor.
Dude, I bought a top 1,900 Cro.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think that's why? Because the rankings aren't on the chimp?
Yeah, it might have something to do with it. But I actually looked at Abisa's Bay. So I went to Chimp Club, got the number, punched it in Abisa's Bay, and oh, that's top 50%. I'll buy that.
I continue to buy chimps for their looks. I think that's what got me into them in the first place. It's the first NFT I ever minted, so I'm definitely biased, right? Like, it's hard to know what made me do it, but they still have some of the best art on Chronos. So I think the looks of them was a big part of it. First one I minted ended up being like in the thousands, in the first 1,000. What's up, Murph?
I have to apologize to the Chronos gods first before changing the subject from the chimps, but I may rug out again, so I got to get the stuff out. So a bit of news: Johnny G is no longer with the Goats. Hasn't been for a couple of weeks. He's moving on to bigger and better things. That's the only. He filled me in on some other stuff, but I don't have permission to put that out. So hopefully he'll come in and elaborate some more. I DM'd you 2 videos, Alpha. One is on Polygon, and it's a year old, but it really talks. Like, I learned a lot from that video, and I've been on Polygon since last year, and it talks a lot about the consensus and security of how it leverages Ethereum. Like, it's the nerdy shit, right? I think you'll like it. The other video I wanted to actually post here in Coffee and Cro because it's entitled "How Not to Get Wrecked." It's only an 11.5-minute video, but in that video, I discovered something very, very spicy. And I'm curious to know if there's anybody in the listeners that has an extensive amount of knowledge on the history of the Mad Meerkat project. Because something was revealed to me that I didn't know about in that video. I was like,
What?
oh shit. Well, that there was a Meerkat Finance on Binance that rugged over a year ago. Spelled with a K. Does everybody know that?
We knew that,
Okay.
but we haven't talked about it in a long time. We brought it up to them back in the beginning.
Right, and I
They
think there might
denied
be a
any
different.
involvement.
Sure, it could be a different team, but I just saw it and I was like, oh shit, I better not post that because that'll create some FUD. And then the last thing kind of touches on what happened this morning when I was going into too much detail, I guess. So I got 2 DMs from 2 different people that don't know each other, and they were right around the same consensus about the show. And it's that we, I guess, talk to above, too many heads, right? They don't understand what we're talking about, things like that. And, I think the one thing we do good here at the show is bring new content to old listeners. But maybe, the other way around, not so good. So I just wanted to bring that up and let you know.
All right. Now I'm bummed, Murph.
Oh, don't be bummed.
It's tough.
No.
It's a balance, We have to
Balance lost to consistency.
well, right, consistency on showing up, balance on content. So what I mean by that is, you got to entertain both sides of the field. You want new people to come into the show, but if they come in and because it happened to me in Leonardo's space this morning, they're kind of in a bubble. Like if you don't show up to their
Nobody
show,
knows what they're talking about.
well, if you
That's the
don't show
difference.
up to their show every day, you don't understand all the inside stuff going on, and that's
But
basically all
that's
they
how
talk
they
about.
wanted it,
Sure,
Like you can tell that like they're kind of cooking up a story in there,
right.
That,
And
like it's
I
all
just didn't.
inside jokes. It's all
Right, I didn't want that to be this, so I just wanted to bring it up so we can keep it at the front cortex um, while we're doing this.
Well, Joe Q likes to talk down to people.
No, actually, I don't like to talk down to people, but I was going to say there's a way
We
to
love you, Joe.
structure. I know. There's a way to structure both your show and or your week. So if you pick like 2 days a week where you're going to do base level, 2 days a
Oh
week
shit, is
you're
he
going to
talking? I can't hear. Let me take a dip.
do an intermediate, and the other 2 days you're going to do an advanced, or you can actually do something to the effect of, hey, every half hour we're going to spend 10 minutes on introductory. This way,
Yeah. Well, it's 9:30, so let's go ahead and do that. Because I don't know when they DM'd Murphy. He had to take a little dip. But if they're here today, let's take it to basics.
so when
It's 9:30.
you say own your keys, own your crypto, explain that to people. We all know what you're talking about, but if someone's brand new, they probably have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
Yep. Nobody gets that one. So, own your keys, own your crypto means you got to have a wallet. You got to understand what a seed phrase is. So, a seed phrase is most of the time 12 words. 12 English words in order that unlock your wallet. That's your cryptographic seed phrase. So, when we talk about cryptocurrency, that's the crypto part. It's the math and the code that keeps us safe, that keeps us from needing an intermediary to send money to each other. Because up until now, we always needed a bank or a Western Union or some type of middleman, right? That's what an intermediary is. Sorry, I'm already doing it. You always had a middleman to send money to somebody because of the trust issue. How do I trust that the money's getting where it needs to be? Now, with cryptocurrency, we can send money person to person. We call it peer to peer. And the way that we can do that is because of the cryptography and the fact that every transaction has two codes, two seed phrases, you have a public wallet address and you have your private key. Now your public wallet address is what we call an AUX-ADDY. It starts with OX. That's your wallet address. That's your public wallet address on the blockchain. And your 12 words is your password to your wallet. Your words are your wallet is your words. Doesn't matter if you use MetaMask, Crypto.com's DeFi wallet, Binance's Trust wallet. They're all DeFi wallets, and they're just applications that hold your seed phrase, technically, right? Because that's what you're typing it into. They don't actually have it. They don't actually store it. That's why this is self-custody. If you lose your seed phrase, that shit is gonzo. Nobody else has it. There is no file. There is no central authority. That's the beauty of this. That's the danger of this. That's the whole story. That's why we say it every single day. Own your keys, own your crypto. It's the only way that this works. I hope that was helpful. Joey, what's up?
I'm going to go Barney Rubble style. So when I go to Coinbase, sign up for an account, I don't get a seed phrase. I have a password that I use to get into that account. If I go to the DeFi wallet, I get a seed phrase. That seed phrase is my key to the kingdom. It's the key to the bank. Coinbase has my seed phrase, but they don't give it to me. They hold my assets. They're basically there for them to use. Think Sam Bankman-Fried. Whereas if I own my seed phrase, the CDC DeFi wallet, I'm the only one that should have access to any of my crypto. Barney Rubble. Bam, bam!
Barney Rubble. I hear you. Now, in the real world, our information is everywhere. There are so many entities storing your data, your passwords. You don't even know half of them. I just got a letter that I opened right before I started this show. I can go upstairs and read it to you. I've never heard of this fucking company before. I've never done business with them. They just sent me a thick-ass letter saying, oh, we're informing you of a data breach, and you should freeze all your accounts and check with all the credit bureaus and blah, blah, bliggity, blah, blah, because they fucked up. And now my information is on some list for sale somewhere. I don't even know how they got my information. Also, I could give a shit. Take my credit score. I ran that bitch into the ground when I was in college, and I never looked back. So fuck them.
Alpha, you know that once you run your score into the ground, you wait 7 years.
Yeah,
Between seven.
Joe, I know. Then I bought a house. Blah 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 blah.
I was going to say that's a natural way to do a bankruptcy. I'm sure there's more than just you that have done it that way, and you know
Fudge
that's.
it. You know how I bought this house? I fudged it. I fudged my taxes. I fudged everything. That's how you do
Damn,
it.
on a recorded space. Come on.
We keep it real with people. That's why we haven't gone under. Look what happens when you fudge everything and tell everybody that you're not fudging anything. That's your buddy, Sam. You had to bring him up in here.
Not my buddy. I had no money in any of his stuff. Actually, zero. Not one red cent.
And your credit history doesn't fucking matter in crypto. What matters is that you keep it real with everybody, that you show up every day, that you're good to people, and you don't lie like a sack of shit. That's it. That's all you got to do. And own your keys, own your crypto. It's super simple. But it's also very complicated. Like, I'm glad we're breaking it down for everybody, because that's what the junglefam is built on. That's what everybody who is in here that you see rocking the Thunder tokens, that's what they're out there preaching. Once everybody gets it, fuck. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing, no government can tell you what to do with your crypto. They're going to try. That is very clear. What's up, Nuggets?
This is a little off topic, Alpha, but what are you building in Crotopia?
A treehouse. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's hard to climb up those stairs, bro.
That's what we keep hearing.
Have you been in since they updated?
And they told us they fixed those stairs. They used to be even harder.
Yeah, it used to be much like impossible to get up there. Now you can at least get up there.
We were giving people prizes for getting to the top.
And they said the problem was the character's leg wasn't raising up high enough to go to the next step.
Of course, that's Wavy's answer. He's like, it's not what it's your short ass legs. It's not what we did.
If you connect like if you're on the PC, you connect like a game controller. It's much easier.
Oh, I don't know. I've only played on the laptop.
Oh, that's dope. I got like a PlayStation controller that goes to USB. I'll have to
Yeah,
dig that up.
yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite part of Crotopia? I haven't been in there in a little while. I know it keeps changing.
I don't know, man. Like, I went in there to take a look at the Coliseum that we were building for our project, just to see how the devs were just building it out. But
Well, tell us about your project. Let's start there.
so I normally don't chill, but Kaiju of Kronos.
Yeah, none of us do.
Kaiju of Kronos building on Kronos Chain. Basically, we're trying to bridge the NFT space with in real life businesses. A couple of us business owners. So a big thing that we're trying to roll out for our main collection coming up early next year is just building like an e-commerce space where you can buy products using our utility token. And one of our founders, he's in cannabis business, and we'll be able to roll out some of his products to anybody that wants to buy off our marketplace.
Oh, that's interesting, man. What's the currency? What's the
It's energy token. So right now we've got like a VIP that we started minting, or we launched it in late August. We're at about 54% minted. But then our main collection, when you stake it on our DApp, you get energy tokens, and then you can use that to buy
energy, like ENERGY?
ENRG.
Ah, see, people are always spelling energy weird.
Yeah, so I
That's
mean,
why I asked. People
yeah,
are always like, they just do like NRG. I'm like, that's energy.
Or Thunder or Jungle. Yeah, they spell
Hey,
everything
don't you
weird.
talk shit on Thunder, boy.
actually, it's funny because we were thinking about naming our token. We were just coming up with names, and when we were talking about energy, they're like, if somebody misspells it, then you're fucked. You know what I mean? If you mix the words around a little bit.
Yes, sir. Zeus.
What?
Hey, morning, Alpha. Morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
I pinned up top. Look at the pin up top. A person got a chimp, so he's part of the family now.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say.
Hey!
God
Yeah.
damn.
So now, just
Yo, we got
if
a
anyone
good
doesn't
one.
know,
We
he
got a
runs
good
a
one.
space every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So
I hope that
now
you
we got
shill
another chimp
this
running
space
spaces too.
out there like you shill that space in here.
Dude, everywhere I go, I try to get help out the chimps.
That's
Anyone that
our
has
guy.
a chimp.
Every other city I go.
Dude, every
Every other
time.
video.
I did the lions, the shirts for the lions, and then I did the scarves for the chimps. I'm always trying to, get the word out there.
Zeus is doing the most. I just give him a hard time. I see the same hole. You know that song?
But yeah, if you have a chimp, if you can go up there and just like and retweet his tweet, so everybody that has a chimp knows that he has one.
Yeah.
So we can start
Yeah.
following him.
I got it. I'll do that too. My bad. Like it and retweet it. A person, welcome to the motherfucking chimp club, bro. It only took a year, but we got him. We got him.
1089 Crow.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's a steal. That thing is ranked, what, 700?
Yeah, and the hair thing, I love that. That's what I got on my fox. I don't know what's it called, the Caesar thing on the head.
Yeah,
The
like
leaves. I don't know what it's called.
like a Roman crown. I forget what it's called. Pricey.
Yeah, those chimps are dope, man.
Chimps are number one. I don't care what anybody says. Chimps are the best goddamn NFT project on Chronos. Besides Ours. But our project is built off of the chimps. We got to just be real about it. There would be no Thunder Project without the chimps.
Dude, I think everybody came out of the chimp. Like most of us came out of
Everybody.
the chimps. Like my idea came out from the chimps. Like I started with the chimps.
Everything that's still here that's good started with the chimps. That's what I'll say. And Adam is throwing thumbs downs. And you never know why. You never know. There's a delay. It's 10:15. And you know what that means? Absolutely nothing. We are checking the charts. These are brought to you by Crypto.com. Don't let him be a goddamn daddy. Bitcoin is under sale. 666. 16,600. It's a lot of sixes. ETH is at 1,200. Matic is at 88.5. Cro is under 7 cents at 6.9. Cosmos is at $10.15. If Adam goes under $10, I'm going nuts on it.
What's Matic?
Matic, I said, was at 90. What did I say? 88. 888. MMF is up 0.5% on the Chrono side. Good for you. Good for you, MMF. Big
Croyd
winners
down to
today.
23.
Aptos again. PokerStarter again.
You still super deep into MMF Alpha?
No.
What's MMF?
I'm deeper on the Polygon side than the Chrono side.
Isn't the plan to bring them kind of all together? Sorry, MMF is the Mad Meerkat Finance.
Yes, sir.
I was just joking. What do you think about Solana Alpha? Do you think they're gonna recover? Like, whoa. I saw Binance stop.
Judging by what I think, no. Judging by going into their spaces, yes.
Okay. Yeah, because Binance stopped the USDC, USDT deposits for Solana.
Yeah, and like you should hear the way that they talk about it. They're like, why would anyone treat USDC differently if it's on Solana? It's all backed by the same thing. It's like, no.
No.
I was about to go up there as a speaker, and then I was like, you know what? This is just not even a good idea. What's up, Joey?
Yo, did anybody see the Fidelity promotion on like Twitter and Facebook where they're gonna have, I guess they're gonna be a brokerage, I guess.
A crypto brokerage?
Yeah, hold on, I'll pin it up top.
That's very interesting because.
But you know what that means?
They're gonna kill it.
Oh yeah, but
my parents
it means Fidelity. Regulations like literally right down the street.
For brokers,
12-day CBDC pilots going down.
They need to regulate exchanges.
Oh, absolutely. Here it is.
What they can't regulate is the coins.
So I just pinned it up top.
To regulate.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I think it's going to bring a lot of traditional investors on board.
Definitely.
And it's going to bring security to them. I'm just curious. You know, I don't know. It could go both ways. It's going to pump things regardless.
Security. Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
I just want to know: is Thunder running what's it called? A bracket thing for the World Cup or no? They have the fantasy one, like a fantasy team that you can create your own team with like different players.
What we did for the World Cup.
For the World Cup, you should set it up and everybody signs up, and then whoever wins, you can give them a prize, maybe Thunder or something. Well, it's just an idea. I know Crofam's doing it.
I'm trying to tell you what we did do.
Oh, sorry.
the Crow Skulls and the Thunder Project are sponsoring the Crow Swap World Cup sweepstakes. So we started the prize pool for that, and it's already over $10,000.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Do you have a link?
I never talk about it.
You should put it up top so
I'm
people can jump in there.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. And our names are there, so everybody should go and mint and notice that it says Thunder right there.
I minted one. I got Saudi Arabia, though.
Let's go, Cat!
I'm not going to win anything.
I think Hank was saying that there was a way to, if you're part of, our project, you can pick your team. If you have which is more into the fantasy, like Zeus was saying.
Yeah, Cole's running a free one for crofam. So anyone in crofam that wants to get in, just send me a DM. I send you the link, or I can tell you the website and I'll give you the code to get in there. Yeah, that one's free. There's not going to be any price, just to have fun through the World Cup. And it's sponsored by crypto.com. So at the front, it shows the thing with crypto.com and everything. So it's pretty cool. I know Troops is trying to run another one too. I don't know when he's going to put that stuff out, but he was planning to do something for the World Cup. But time's creeping up, right?
It is, because
we're almost
Thursday. There. The festivities start on Saturday, so really we're talking 48 hours. Yep. 48 hours here, people. And yeah, we started that sweepstakes with Crow Swap a month ago, and I haven't promoted it enough at all. So I hope everybody's hearing us, and I will find one of my old tweets and put it up here. I see all this stuff popping up, and I think it's great, because it gets people engaged, especially now when we don't know how everybody's feeling. Crofam is doing a lot better than everybody else, but still, we've invested in many things. So
yeah, and there's not a lot of us left in here, right? So we got to try to stick together and
how many are there?
Through the bear market.
There's 60 people in here.
Oh no, I'm not. I didn't mean in the space. I mean in crofam, on Twitter.
Oh, I'm running the numbers.
People have been falling
retweets. Off. They're slacking. Not your keys, not your cheese. Very good, Nuggets. Very good.
Can we get Hank in here to...
Look at that fucking chimp, dude. What? Did you just get that?
No, I picked this up a couple months ago, man.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
That is my ideal chimp. That is my chimp. How much you want for that chimp? That chimp is sick, bro. Rasta with Bitcoin eyes, that shit is fucking badass.
Yeah, we'll talk, bro.
Oh, for sure. Joey, are you pumped up for this weekend? Baby Joey.
As pumped up as one could be. I really,
dude.
I'm really
pumped up.
Zeus is pumped. That's what we like.
But I'm really pumped up.
I'm excited for the
catch the vibes, Joey.
Yeah,
we're getting pumped.
We haven't won a World Cup in 70 years, but I'm still really pumped.
Let's go.
I'm still hopeful. One of this years is gonna be our year.
It could go anywhere.
Oh, you're pumped for a way different.
Keep dreaming, mate.
Hey, we're a tiny country with 3 million people, and we have 2 World Cups. A lot of countries have a couple million people and don't even have one World Cup.
What country are you?
Uruguay.
Oh, Uruguay.
Yeah, 1930 and 1950.
You got way more chance than we have. Australia.
I don't think America ever won.
Nope, they never won.
We're not gonna win. We try.
They didn't even make it to the FIFA the last go around, I think.
They won't even let us host it. They're hosting it in goddamn Qatar, man. What? What? Actually, watch who did the best video on this. There's some great videos out there on FIFA, corruption, Qatar. It's spicy.
You been to Qatar? Qatar's a nice place.
Oh yeah. There's about how many people live there? 200,000.
Yeah, it's very small, but it's very beautiful.
It is.
Dude, Danny got free World Cup tickets from Crypto.com, but he can't make it. He's not
Yeah,
gonna use them.
Well, he won them through that NFT purchase, right? That he
Yeah,
got.
something on Crypto.com.
Yo, and no joke. I know you guys like to laugh about this, but you guys got to keep me up to date on the Crypto.com sweepstakes and giveaways and shit, because I have a line and they can't not enter me in sweepstakes, but I can't see any of them because they got me blocked still.
There's one for $1,000. I don't know what it is. I saw the tweet.
Tell me how to
I
get
gotta look
in.
into it.
How do I enter?
What about that email? You get your emails too, though, right?
Oh, I'll go check my emails.
Oh yeah, they're giving out a free NFT. I think per lion before the
I
World Cup.
never check I check my emails like once a week.
You got to fill out that spreadsheet.
It's per account, though, right? Not per line.
I heard it's per lion, but we'll see.
So when it asks to register, right, and to make your selections, it if you don't select a team, it'll give you a random team, but it only let me put one option, right? And I have 4 lions in that account, so
yeah. But I guess that's the one that you get, and then the other ones are random. I don't know.
Yeah,
I heard it's multiple, but we'll see.
We shall see, my friends. We shall see.
That's probably a way of them to get people to create more accounts, more wallet accounts.
Nuggets.
Bro, that next World Cup is coming to the States and Canada, man.
Is it really, what, 2028?
I think so. It's split, though. Like, we've got a couple games in Canada, but I think, the knockout rounds are in the States.
Yeah, they have a couple of cities here, and I think Texas was supposed to be one location, but I'm not sure.
Yo, my daughter is like one of the better soccer players I've ever seen. She's a beast.
Hey, my mother-in-law was like,
football.
No, it's soccer. It's Spanish, but I mean in English.
Football.
Football.
Yeah, my mother-in-law finally was like, "Hey, something about Bitcoin and this whole FTX scandal and El Salvador's president," and I was just like, "God damn! Took you long enough."
Yeah, but what's that one about? Because people were saying that El Salvador wasn't holding their own Bitcoin. Please tell me that's not true.
That's what I had. That was the conversation I had with her. I'm like, "Look, suegra, it's like, the bank holding your money, or you holding your money. If El Salvador was letting the bank hold their money and the bank goes down, yeah, they're fucked."
Oh my god.
And from what I hear, I don't know, but they weren't owning their own crypto.
Oh my god.
Okay. From what the media says, that doesn't necessarily mean.
And whose fault is that? Like, we can't blame Argentina, because whoever went down there and coached them into doing this in the first place, which had to happen, like, whoever told them how to set this up didn't tell them how to hold their own keys.
It's a little harder for a government also,
country,
right?
Yeah, like, where
because
do you put the seed
who's gonna hold on to the seed phrase,
Well,
right?
you need multi-sig.
Yes, exactly. So it's, man, dude, I feel that's the word. I don't know how it's gonna set them back, or how they're gonna recover, or how much they lost, but I know he was still buying the dip this last go around. So
yeah, and these are countries, so we're talking about social services that are affected. It's like mind blowing. I know there was a lot of what do you call those things? Pension funds that were invested with Alameda and I guess FTX, right?
Dude, last night I was rewatching one of his SBF interviews when he explained about the basically a Ponzi, like a box, and you put stuff into the box and then take from the. I'm like, shit. Like I saw that a couple months ago, and I didn't even.
All the time,
because it just went over my head.
Oh no, that I remember when I first saw that video. It was like January maybe, and we started talking about. It was before we launched Thunder, because I remember when we launched Thunder talking about, he goes on and on about magic money and how you create magic money, and I used to joke about it, but it's not funny when you fuck around. Like he fucked around and he found out.
Auto magically.
Oof, that's Safe Moon. And we learned from all these mistakes. We learned about liquidity and what not to do with LPs from SafeMoon, and we learned about magic money and what not to do with minting from Luna, and we learned about all this other shit from FTX. So we're not going to do any of that. Rasta, what's up?
And always remember, don't let CDC be your daddy. But if you like to see CDC NFT people, Jesse Smith and Carcaeus is minting. They're over there now. I don't know if you guys talked about it yet. $69 a piece. It's a pretty small collection, but it's his Expedition 8.2. They got all kinds of shit going on in their
we got to
Discord.
get Jesse in here to talk about it.
Well, he's running his mint party space, so it might be a little rough, but
28 collaborative tattoo artists. I like the vibes. I remember when
I thought that was a 25,000 collection piece. I don't think
is
it's
it?
small by any means.
No, it's very small, D-Rad. So if you go to the page and you scroll down, there's two collections. There is the 8.2, like the art, full on art, and then there is a pink acorn, which I don't know. That's the large collection, the pink acorn one. It's for $5, and I'm not sure
Those are
what the
like
utility
discounts
is.
in the future. Yeah, the acorn
Yeah,
system for him is like the longer you hold it, the more of a discount you get.
I don't want
The
to mess
pink,
that
I
up.
think the
I don't
pink,
want to mess that part up, but I know
Yeah.
they got a lot of stuff going on over there in Discord, man.
they got a couple of different types of acorns. They got the tattoo acorn, which is good for a 1 hour session. There's a couple of those up on OpenSea right now. And then they also, I think the pink acorn system, the golden acorns gain value as you hold on to them throughout the mints. And so they're originally worth $15, and then they go up from there. The pink acorns, I believe, were in this new mint for creating like their NFTs that you put together to kind of make like a poster. And it's like 3 epics, 1 rare. It's like a tier system.
And
Yeah.
can we just
So
ask the audience real quick, since we always keep it real in here, and that's like our main strength. Do we like it when projects get like more intricate and like more complicated, or do we like it more when they keep it simple?
I think Arceus is doing something pretty good as far as keeping their user base active with these activities, right? I think a couple of CDC projects need to take notes from them and kind of do something of this nature, because I mean, these guys are filling out spaces, and they're active, right? They're Web 2 based,
And bringing
coming
people
into Web
together.
3.
Yeah.
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 So the pink acorn is 25,000 packs at $5. There's currently 24,669 packs left, and then there's 750 packs of the Carcaeus mystery pack, and there is 494 packs left out of 750. So those are $69. So,
Appreciate that, D-Ron. Yeah, I'm not
but
talking about Carcass specifically. I think you really hit the nail on the head there about CDC projects. I don't know what it is about being over there, but there's like just an air of complacency that kind of sets in. Feels like, or it's like, oh well, CDC is going to take care of stuff. We don't need to do anything. Like
Alpha,
maybe that's just a vibe, But what's up?
When it comes to complicated projects, I'd be okay to like follow one or two, but Jesus, if you got like 6 or 7 or whatever, you're pushing it.
I think it's tough to keep value to some of, because like when you have, so for like Carcaeus, they have done a really good job of even the lowest non-rare NFTs that were minted, giving them value by putting them into these posters, and the creating one large NFT out of like 4 smaller NFTs.
So always incorporating the older, smaller NFTs into what you're doing presently. I think that's something everybody can learn from.
Keeping value.
I wish crypto.com would, like, for this Christmas coming up, or like even the spades cards, those poker cards, if they, like, how it was like a bingo board and they released all these
My bank?
NFTs, like
Yo,
if
there's
they
a bank robber on the vineyard right now. No fucking way. I've been waiting my whole life for this to happen.
Hiding in the state forest.
No!
Schools are on lockdown.
The
What
state
the
forest
fuck?
behind our house? Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god, dude, there's a bank robber on the vineyard right now. An armed robber, and he's hiding in the woods behind my house. I am not fucking kidding you.
give them a Loaded Lions hoodie.
Ah, this is so funny.
That shit'll be on
It's
the
not
news.
funny. It's not funny. It's crazy. I've always thought my whole life, like, how do you rob a bank on this island? Like, where the fuck are you gonna go? On foot! On foot! You robbed my bank? Yep. Oh, shit. I'm not paying them anything. Rockland Trust. Fucking. This is crazy. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go get this guy. He's behind my house. I'm gonna get the fucking.
Go get the binoculars.
I'm gonna get the shotgun. Blow!
But yeah, incorporating your old collection into your new collection, like the whole Christmas bingo that they did, if they make like the board twice the size with the new collection, and that'll incentivize people to buy the old ones to fill the new bingo board with the new pieces as well,
Oh,
right?
God bless you, D-Rod. Thanks for taking it back to Carcaeus.
Not Carcaeus, but like even Crypto.com, if they were to, like, I'm saying their Christmas edition bingo cards, right? That they
Oh,
did
yeah.
last year. Like if they dropped the second collection of those and made the board twice as big, right? That would incentivize some of the new buyers to go back and buy some of the old ones to make sure they fill out, whether it's a full card or a line or an X or whatnot.
Crypto.com has done surprisingly well with their native NFTs. Not just the lions, but the what? There's 3 guys. All right, I'm staying inside. I'm not gonna go fight 3 guys in the woods.
So grab that shotgun, like you said, broski.
Oh yeah, I don't
Just
have a
curious,
shotgun.
Alpha. Is Tisbury right by you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. 51 minutes ago, I just sent it to you in your DMs. They already got a news story on it.
This is West Tisbury. They don't want to step into my territory. I got an air rifle that looks like a shotgun. I'll shoot him in the eye. Pew, pew, pew.
That airsoft fucking things hurt.
I know, right? He doesn't want to come around here. That's for the skunks, man. But I'll shoot a bank robber.
Oh, you should. Oh, it was a perfect opportunity, Alpha. You should have said
why?
breaking news.
Why am I always into breaking news? Ever since I started this show, like, the vineyard is famous for all the wrong reasons. Planes full of migrants, bank robberies. Like, these things don't usually happen. Only when I start this show. Holy shit. What else is going on?
Well, I was just going to say one thing about
that news broke in here, by the way. That broke live in the Spaces.
About complicated projects. I think as long as the OGs, like the first mint, gets a lot of value and they lose track of it, they get busy, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're the OGs.
Yeah, and I like what you guys said about if it's one or two projects. You know, like if your favorite project starts getting real intricate, then you'll go down that rabbit hole with them. But if you're holding 4 projects and they all decide that they're going to drop this and you got to hold this and do this and be in the Discord, it's like that gets your head spinning fast. You start
Dude,
feeling like you're missing everything.
A good example is the boomers, right? Which I don't have any of. Well, I got airdropped a cosmetic, but that's all I've got. But, you know, if you're not on top of what's going on there, it doesn't matter if you just got an OG.
Hey, those cosmetics, I minted a bunch of Corona Balls to give out. By the way, Corona Balls still minting on NFTlaunch.me. Please, y'all, don't forget, we need to mint them out before Thanksgiving because that's what I said we could do. So I know that we can if we put our minds to it. Corona Balls needs to get minted out. Anyways,
what's their mint price, Alpha? I got a couple of them, but I forgot.
I think it's
$4.25 or something like that. I minted 2 last week.
Yeah, I love
that's
that.
like half price now.
So that's what I got airdropped was a bunch of like Corona Balls cosmetics, and I put some of them on the market on the secondary, and they sold like instantly for like 40 Cro a piece.
There's multiple giveaways going on right now for Corona Balls also. In real life merch, I know when he hits I want to say the 500 mark, VR headsets going out. There's lots of stuff. Oh yeah, and when it mints out,
good stuff.
Someone in the minting process is going to get an Island Thunder mystery box, legendary status. Just saying.
Legendary status. That's no joke. I can't wait until we can show you guys what's being built to redeem these things. But I was going to tell you something else. Oh, that's how I gauge sometimes like the health of a project is how fast these smaller NFTs of theirs get snatched up on the secondary. Like there's volume, there's demand for cosmetics. That's wild. Shout out to Boomers, man, for creating a real NFT economy. Like a lot of projects can take notes from that.
I logged into my Boomers because I bought a Boomer from Murph way back right after they minted out. And shout out Murph, thank you for that, because I logged in and I had 500 Cro that I had unclaimed.
From the mattress fund. Yeah, that's wild.
Is that what that was? I don't even know where it came from. I don't follow it. I have a Boomer. I log in and I claim stuff.
The mattress fund is the way that they distribute royalties to the holders. So like everything that they mint, every project, every collaboration, the funds go into the mattress fund, and that's split evenly amongst all holders.
That's what's
up.
It's
revenue sharing, yeah. Panther wins for the comment of the day. Speaking of the bank robbers, we haven't seen KD in a while. Fire! Yo, we got 17 minutes left here, y'all. Joey, what's up?
Hey, I know everybody likes
feedback. Sorry, try again.
Any better?
Yep.
I know everybody likes a giveaway. The TRK is doing a giveaway for rich kids. I believe it ends tomorrow. I posted it up on top. I apologize for not asking permission first. Beg forgiveness. If you're so inclined, you're so inclined. If you're not, hey, have a happy life. Peace.
And what is TRK?
The rich kids. It's Ionic.
Okay.
International Alliance of NFT Collectors. For anyone that really wanted to know what I for.
It's a cool word.
Oh, that dude's been giving heaps of stuff away over the last few months.
Yeah, I like his grind. So a person is the one who just got a chimp, right? Is he up top?
No, yeah, yes, he did. No, he's not.
Yes, he did. No, he's not.
He's down below in the listening.
I always mix him up with who started God Hates NFTs.
Louisiana.
Louisiana,
Yeah, I gotta stop mixing those two up. I don't know why I always do that. But what is going on with Louisiana and Legend? There's like some serious back and forth there.
What up, y'all?
What's up?
Not a whole lot.
Hey,
just working and seen my name mentioned a few times, so I figured I'd pop up and say thank you to the Kronos Chimp Club for making an amazing set of art. I've been eyeballing them for so long. I don't know why I have not pulled the trigger earlier, to be honest with you. Probably because I was waiting for this one, right? I seen a sweet deal, and I definitely it was my entry point to the Kronos Chimp Club. I plan on eventually getting a few more, but first small step. But yeah, man, thank you guys. You guys are all amazing, wonderful people in this community. I'm so glad to see you still doing your show after a year, up and pumping every day, 2 times a day. It's fantastic to see the community really get behind you and just show up. Right, that's what it's about. That's what we all can do for each other, is just show up and be part of each other's Crow experience, or whatever you want to call it. We are the future and the power of this chain. We get to decide where the community goes because we're all get to be a fantastic part of it. So yeah, thanks again for shouting me out. Thanks for welcoming me into the Kronos Chimp Club. And yeah, just thanks for showing up and supporting Alpha and everybody else in these spaces. It's an amazing place to be. I've been in a few other chains, but nothing feels quite like this. It's an absolutely feeling like home. Everybody's very welcoming and kind for the most part. And so a big shout out to all you here in the Cro fam. And thanks for sticking together over the last few weeks when stuff's been not so always on the up.
Sometimes I forget that a person is our #1 crotivational speaker. So effortless, this guy.
Yeah, and I do a space on Tuesdays and Thursdays, not to show myself, at 7 p.m. EST. It's just basically designed to be a place where we can come hang out, chill, talk together. It's a little bit of a mental health space. The topics really just goes wherever. We rarely talk about NFTs. We talk about more life experiences and things like that. But yeah, I run it from the Troopers main account. But yeah, I have a few days of vacation coming up here, 9 days off starting Friday. So I plan on stopping in your space a couple times a day and, getting back to my roots here where I was, trying to put that positive movement forward for everybody. I still have that. I do it on a little bit smaller of a scale now just because I'm so busy. I work 2 jobs, and then with doing my rings and stuff like that, it's just finding time is the hard thing. But I have 9 days off, so expect to see me around a lot more.
Oh, expect a large order of rings, my guy. I forgot about that.
I was gonna say, have you seen the rings? I know Mo has one, Nat has one. They look pretty cool.
In the Troopers Discord, there's a channel that's for the rings that I've made for the beginning trait raffles in the Troopers, and just that I've made for people that were interested in my rings that I make. But I do have a project coming really soon, probably first of December, and yeah, just keep your eyes open, and I'll talk about it more. Not gonna shill it here. I'll let you let us go back to having these beautiful talks. But thank you guys so much for just being you.
We're so psyched to have you in the Chimp Club, man. Honestly, I think I can speak for all of us.
I don't know why it's took me so long, to be honest. I've had the Crow for a while. I see them, and then when you see a rank par, sub 1,000 for the price that I've seen it for, you just gotta get it. And I figured, hey, why wait? Now's my time.
That's what's up. This whole past year has just been a beautiful time for the chimps, man. Everybody had the opportunity to get in at whatever price point they wanted. Depending on patience.
Like I say, I've always thought that they were some of the most clean art on this chain. They've always been my secret little favorite. Besides, obviously, the projects that I heavily invest into, but I definitely chimps. Lions is my next move. But after that, I think I have everything that I want, and now it's more about just showing more support and getting into projects with people that are amazing, not necessarily where they're going to go or if they're going to go to the moon, but just there's a bunch of amazing people in this community that really could use a little bit of help sometimes. And hey, if we can do that, that's what we do, right? Like, share, tweet, whatever you can do to help each other out. Little things do go a long way, and it really makes somebody feel special when they do get a like or a retweet sometimes from a larger group. So just a huge shout out to everybody again, and just keep it up, man. We're on the right track.
Definitely. I forget how much it means to people. And then sometimes I'm just going down the list of listeners, following everybody. And then I check my DMs and I've got a couple from people like, holy shit, you followed me. It's like, yeah, man, you're here. You're like, all you got to do is show up. We're all going to follow each other. It's a respect thing. And shout out Texas for getting his ratio back down to a acceptable level.
Oh, he unfollowed a bunch of people.
Yeah, he's on a purge right now. People listen to us sometimes. It's always nice when they do. Right, Murph?
Yeah, from time to time. Question everything, just like Riddler said, right? So, but dude, hey, congratulations, welcome to the club. Two things about the Kronos Chimp Club: if you have your chimp in the same DeFi wallet or whatever, it's real simple. You can go into the DeFi wallet app, go to the Kronos Chimp Club website through the Kronos DApp section, and register your chimp with them, and jump in their Discord. Right, there's a lot of giveaways and things for and whitelists for future projects that go to the Chimp Club. You can get a lot of advantages that way.
They have a verify in Discord button, right? Like on the Chimp website, on the Chimp marketplace.
Yeah. Once you got to do it in the Chimp marketplace,
does anybody else have that?
It's linked to the Discord. I'm not sure,
bro, because that is a huge piece of the puzzle that I've been missing. Like, we just breeze right over that part of the story every single time.
Yeah, it's dope.
The only reason I went to Discord after I minted the chimp was because I hit that button. Just like with learning DeFi. Like, I just hit the LP button. Like, you don't have any. Make it here. I hit the verify in Discord button. I didn't know what a Discord was. And then the Discord had the Twitter giveaway, which is why I came to Twitter. But like, that's the breadcrumbs, and they're the only ones that had that button that said like verify in Discord. That's interesting, man. You gotta shout out Jim Barry for that. He's the dev that built the Chimp marketplace.
Jim Barry.
Shout
out to you, big guy. Well, the second thing I wanted to focus on was 2 days ago they launched their Chimp House in Decentraland. If you are on Decentraland and you connect to your wallet, you can go check out the new Chimp House there.
I've been trying to get Jim Barry to build our marketplace. Whoa.
That would be dope.
And Aptos is on the rise, which is interesting to me. That was a weird segue. We only have 7 minutes left. I could tell you how I got there. But why don't we just wrap it up by saying what blockchains we still believe in? Kronos is up there.
Cosmos.
Matic and ETH.
ETH, Cosmos, Matic. I don't know about Aptos. It's got way too much big money. Big money is like shaky.
Anybody hear anything about Avalanche anymore?
No.
They came and went.
No, I don't think they came and went.
No, they're still there. I mean, AVAX is still running. There's still projects on AVAX. They just don't have much of a voice on Twitter.
Yeah, at all. But they have a emoji, and ETH doesn't. So what's that all about? You
Probably
do
just bought it.
hashtag AVAX and you get a red triangle. I think you still
Yeah,
do.
you do.
How do you get those?
You got to pay.
Oh.
You got to pay. I mean, because we had a couple of moments where the Crypto.com logo disappeared.
Yeah, it was like a month, and then it came right back.
Oh, we got breaking news here. Holy shit. So, a fifth person wearing a rainbow afro wig has been spotted on the vineyard. The first 4 have been identified. If you go back through the tweets, we've got KD, Slim Lion, Legend, and Louisiana all spotted on the vineyard in the past 24 hours. This is crazy. This is just nuts.
They're coming for your keys.
I'm starting to actually get worried because the true news story is just as wild, and my kids are in school. Like, I gotta go get my kids. What is going on here? I need some data. I need some vineyard data from you guys. I don't even know when the last time we had a bank robbery was. Probably like before automobiles. Probably before the ferry was invented. This is a harbinger. That was our
Well, it's
word
like
for
you
the day
say, where the hell are you going to go? You going to swim for it?
Yeah, and why? Why are people just like so at the end of their rope that they would rob a bank on the vineyard? You know? Or buy Solana. You know? Like, people are just like...
It takes too many... It takes way too many people to successfully rob a bank these days. You can't trust that many people.
They probably had it all on FTX.
That's gotta be it, man. That's gotta be it. We're gonna make it though. Couple more days, and World Cup starts. We've got our money with. Well, we've got our money in DeFi, right, everybody? Good.
Yep, I got a. Well, I probably should.
But we've got a good off ramp, on ramp with Crypto.com. They've got a 1-to-1 reserve, verified. That's all I care about. If I give you money to hold, you better still have my shit when I come back for it. That's what happened here.
I really don't think anybody knows what's going to happen in the next month with the World Cup. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. It's at least a month.
At least
maybe
a month.
Longer. Yeah.
I mean, what a great sports event to sponsor. You couldn't ask for better publicity or better timing. The entire month of December, we're going to have Crypto.com on every television.
Let's not overhype it, because every time we overhype it, we're kind of let down, right? I feel like we expect more and we get less. So, from experience, this is from experience, like every other time that anything with Crypto.com.
Well, CC messed it up a little bit, right? Because like before, if people would Google Crypto.com, they will get a bunch of like nice articles and stuff. Now with the World Cup, when people Google Crypto.com, they're gonna get all the crap from CC and the bank run and all that other crap. They might scare some people off.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not really hyping it either. My point is that we don't know. We don't know anything about what's going to happen.
Dude, but who cares, right? We're here for 2-3 years at least, right? To the next bull run. So even if it pumps, we're not.
Saying,
no, I mean for I mean strictly for the World Cup. We don't know what the impact will be, positive or negative, whatever.
Yeah, but like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? Because we're still gonna be here, right?
We are. I'll answer that one. We are. We're still gonna be here, doing the same goddamn thing. It's the only thing that works. Show up every day, head down, keep building.
Alpha, before you wrap it up, have you noticed? Well, let me ask the question first. When we started using Thunderbolts in our PFPs or our profiles, was that something that people on Twitter were doing? Because I tell you what, I see Thunderbolts everywhere now.
Yes.
Not
now,
just in this community.
This was a timing thing, for sure. It coincided perfectly with the red question mark wave. The real red wave that actually did happen. The wave of question marks that hit Twitter. It was controversial. People were saying it was a cult. People were saying it meant something that nobody understood. And take it out of your name. But we've been rocking these Thunderbolts since before that. But, you know, this like Twitter zeitgeist became very centered around 5-letter names and an emoji.
Well, I can give you the exact history of the Thunderbolt.
Go for it.
Let's see.
It started with Cat. So Cat, we all had the .Cro, right, in our names. And Cat just out of nowhere did .Thunder. And I was like, oh, it's dope, right? .Thunder. So I was like, well, fuck, if I do Murphy .Thunder, though, it goes really long. So I just threw Murphy the Thunderbolt or whatever. And sometimes, like when you did alpha with the lowercase letters, sometimes it would get cut off and other times it wouldn't. And it was no real big thing. No one ever said anything about it. No one mentioned it. And then all the question marks came out. And then, everybody noticed that shit, right? So that's what brought it to light. And then everybody started going.
It's like when you get a blue car. And then you start driving it around and you start seeing blue cars.
Seeing everybody, yeah. Little blue Hondas, yeah.
And God damn, everybody's got a blue car.
Dude, I switched mine for a pumpkin, and then I got verified. Now I can't switch my name. I'm stuck with this forever.
Oh my God, I saw the funniest tweet about that yesterday. It was this chick replying to Elon Musk, and it said, coming from somebody named Spicy Chicken Sandwich, do we ever get the chance to change our names after we go?
At least I didn't have my turkey, because I had the pumpkin for Halloween. I put a turkey on, and then I switched it to this logo thing, and then I got verified. Thank God I don't have the turkey, because then it would have been Sue's turkey.
Yeah, Sue's turkey.
Well, I got to give the prize to Panther again. So he's won the best comment award 4 times, and I think that's a record. Best comment today. They're trying to get unbanked. Yes, we all are. We all are. And I'm proud of all of you. Get your money out of the banks, whether you got to take it forcefully or not. We don't know the whole story. I'll be back at 420 with the conclusion, hopefully, of the Martha's Vineyard bank robber saga. He is somewhere in my backyard presently. And I'll get you the real identities and all that. But you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. It's a raw deal. But you got to own your keys and you got to own your crypto. That is undeniable, and it's never been more important than right now. So if you haven't done it yet, just go back and listen to the beginning of this tape. Oh, that sounded like a real book on tape. Like and retweet the space so that other people can hear it, because we broke it down to basics somewhere in the beginning there. Understand the importance of your seed phrase and what it represents and how it makes all this work. write it down on a piece of paper, put it someplace safe, and show somebody else how to do this and try to do it nicely. Lots of love to the Cro fam. Forever. Chimps till I die. And I'll see y'all at 420.
Peace. Stay safe, Alpha.
Yes, sir.